Hey, hello everyone. Angela from Soapmaking Soliloquy and Alegna Soap here. And I have been collaborating with Jen from Quen Imports. And she imports this really amazing olive oil. It's extra virgin. It tastes delicious. And we're going to make a soap today out of 100% olive oil. Now, extra virgin olive oil takes a much longer time to trace, so it is going to take a while for us to make soap. So let's get started. Okay, there we go. I got my hat on here. Can you see how amazing that olive oil looks? I wish you could smell it. It's got this very gentle herby-like smell. The aroma really is nice. We're gonna add the olive oil like that. And I've got some bubbles in there. I don't know if you can see them. I'm gonna take my alcohol and just spray the top. Get rid of those bubbles. All right. So you'll see this takes quite a while to come to trace. The other soaps that I make, they get thick. That's basically what trace means. They will get pudding-like kind of quickly, but this one's going to take a while. It's such a pretty color, and we're not adding any scent or any colorants to this. It's just plain 100% olive oil soap, extra virgin olive oil soap from Sicily. All right, I'm going to tweak this up a little bit just to get things moving. I'm going to turn it down a little bit. So I kind of go back and forth. I don't know why that seems to work the best with extra virgin olive oil, but it just does. If I keep it on low, it takes such a long time to trace. And even if I just keep it on high, but moving back and forth seems to work nicely. Any other soap makers out there do something like this? I love the color. It's so pretty. And go back down a little bit. My arms get tired sometimes. So I think Jen right now is on a plane to Sicily. I've got a feeling she kind of goes back and forth quite often. All right, let's just take a look at this. And we're going to see how thick it looks. So this is soap, if you've just tuned in. And it's definitely, we're starting to get a trace. I can see how, can you see when the soap drips down, there's a hole, it looks like, in the soapiness down there. So we're just going to give it a little more time. I've never been to Italy. Has anybody been to Italy? It's actually the land of my people. I'm pretty sure my grandmother on my father's side was Sicilian. And my I'm sorry, my grandmother on my father's side. And her husband, my grandfather, was from Naples. And I know my dad said they used to fight all the time because they would, let's just check that out. Yeah, that's good. They would, my grandfather would make fun of my grandmother's accent because she had a Sicilian accent. I wouldn't know. I don't think my grandmother ever spoke Italian in front of me. I was about 16, I think, when she died. All right, let's pour this. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. All right, so we're gonna pour this one. We got one there, and we will move this over and pour another one. Yeah, my parents went to Sicily before they died. They went, I think they went to Italy a couple of times. My father liked Florence, if I remember. I did go to England. I think that's the only place in Europe I've ever been. I went with my sisters once. We took a really long weekend. All right. And we've got one more here. All right, so we can put a little more in there, and a little more in here, a little more in here, and, oops, sorry about that. You really can't see that one. All right, so here we are. Now, I could put my signature swirl on the top, but if I do that right now, it's not going to show. So I'm not going to do that. We'll just let it sit here for a little while, and probably I'll clean up in probably like about 5 minutes. I'll be able to do, do my swirl, but you really can't see it. So yeah, so that's it for right now. So Jen, I'm going to send this video to you. I hope that you can use it somehow in your social media. And it's Quen Imports is, Jen is her name, the woman that I'm collaborating with. And yeah, 100% extra virgin or extra virgin. Which is it? Extra virgin olive oil soap. If you can get your hands on some, make sure you do, because this stuff is delicious. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands. Bye-bye.